This is Mr. GGKB, and welcome back to the channel. Words up, if you hear rain in the background, it's currently fucking raining at my place. Even though it's fucking winter, it's never really rained in winter for Australia. I've had that bucket a couple times ever since I was a kid. It's very rare, but anyway. Oh. As you can see, this is bloodborne Deku. I was gonna call it that. I know of two other people that have done this. Well, technically three, but one's another texting story. One is done by... Hold on, give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Dark319 and Captain Rose. Though Captain Rose, I think, did a fan-based one. So, he was reading from another character's perspective. If you want those, I'm not gonna, credit goes to them. I'm surprised not a lot of people actually have done Bloodborne. I mean, they've all done Dark Souls. I'm not that surprised. Bloodborne is a game a lot of people don't really know how to play or anything. So anyway, let's begin, shall we? Zuko being born, like always. Come on now. And I already got the ship for this. You'll find out later. I'm sorry if there's some similarities between mine and other people's. I don't mean there to be. Honest. It's just, yeah. Also, there will be two other videos coming out. One is a remake of my first What If. No, second What If. It's my first What If was shit. If you don't know what my second What If is, well, go looking. I will keep it up there, though. I'll keep the original one up and I'll just do a redo of this one. And the other one is something you're gonna have to wait and see, I'm afraid. It would be a different anime. But yes, anyway. What if Deku was from Bloodborne? Oh, well, technically, what if Deku was a hunter? Alright. We begin with Izuku going to the twerk doctors. Twerk. Oh god. Quirk doctors. He's bouncing around, being a happy 4-year-old. His mother, just sitting at the chairs, smiling happily, but behind that smile is a world of worry. She's thinking, what if my boy is quickless? And that means by law I have to... I'll be the worst mother alive. And then, well, they go in. The doctor calls the poor Midoriyas, and, well, he goes in. Now, the Suzuki didn't really idolize All Might. He idolized Eraserhead. For the main fact being, Suzuki doesn't like the spotlight. In fact, he hates it. He doesn't see the point in being famous for being a hero. So that's why he likes his hour. He's not too well known, and he's an underground hero, as well as a night hero, where most of the scum of the earth really are. But enough of that. As time goes on, they get back from doing the tests, and, well, Izuku's quirkless. This shatters him. Though, not to the point of where I'm gonna break him. Mentally and physically. You see, Izuku is physically weak, but mentally strong. But to break that, he's gonna have to go through so much hardship. As we proceed to the next day, Katsuki's showing off his quirk, saying, "Look, look, I got my quirk." It's explosions. As the kindergarten teachers are going, "Wow, Katsuki Bakugo, you'll be an amazing hero with that." As the teacher turns it to it, and as the teachers, remember there's two, their attention to Izuku, who also went to the doctors yesterday. As they ask, "Izuku, did you get your quirk?" Izuku, staring into space, puts on a fake smile and say, "No, it turns out I'm quirkless." And at that point, all the kids start laughing and calling him useless. And he'll never be a hero. Hell, he wouldn't even make it in society. As that's when Katsuki comes along with his quirk and shoots it off. Bang! A little explosion could be heard. Izuku lying on the ground, bleeding from the head, with a birthmark across his cheek, with a bit of his mouth missing as well. That's right. And with that, something's not right. Izuku tries to scream in pain, but he can't. He can't. He can't talk at all. As then the teachers go over and say, "Katsuki, that is enough. He might be quirkless, but he is still fucking human." Sorry. He is still human. And what you did, well, unexpectable. As Katsuki gets detention and an early suspension. As they rush Izuku to the hospital, Enko was called. Same as Mitsuki. Yep. Mitsuki will be closer to them in this timeline. Same as Bakugo's father, Hisashi. Hisashi? Whatever his name is. With that, they get to the hospital. Bakugo still at school, obviously. But once they get there, the doctor tells them very horrible news. Your son seems to be injured badly from someone's quirk at school. They attacked him for being quirkless, and well, his head's fine, just an open wound on the head, but part of his mouth is missing, showing his teeth. And unfortunately, with that being, his vocal cords are severed. And if you're asking how, a bit of his skull popped off. Breaking it. Well, not the skull, it's more the impact of the explosion. Breaking his vocal cords. Inko starts crying, but stops immediately, saying, "Worthless brat." Mitsuki and them know what she's doing, and they have to follow. It's the law. Let's get to when Izuku's in middle school. During those years, Izuku's been neglected, malnourished, beaten every day. Izuku's injuries are so bad that somehow his hair turned white, eyes lifeless, and they're no longer green, they're grey, a deep shade of grey. Like all loss, all hope has been lost for them. Now, the principal of the school does care for Izuku, he doesn't give a shit about the laws. It's the last day of middle school. No. It's the middle of the year of middle school, and, well, Izuku found another route home. And Bakugo's caught on to this. The teachers don't care for Izuku, he's quirkless. He's nothing. Well, on this day, particularly, Izuku's taking this other route when he spots Bakugo and two of the other goons. He goes to turn around and, well, there's the rest of them. 5 people behind him, 3 people in front, 8 people in total. And Izuku quickly glances and seeing bats, pipes, chains, knuckle busters. Yep. They're gonna make sure Izuku doesn't live through this day. Izuku tries running, and, well, it doesn't work. One of the guys hit him in the face with a metal bat. Not the face, hit him in the gut with a metal bat. As well, they all stop beating him. It's been an hour now. Izuku barely hanging on to life. Bloody, bones broken, skin torn, pieces of skin missing. Yet, they tore off skin. Izuku lies there, lifeless, begins to lose consciousness as he thinks. So this is what I get for just living? Maybe they're right. This world doesn't care for me. I should die. Yes. It goes black. And there's an elderly man walking. He sees this boy. And, well, he picks him up, seeing he's still alive, but barely. As the elderly man speaks. Oh, poor child. This world has not been kind to you. I can see that. Poor child. Though I am no saint, I have a feeling that you are the one to save my world and I from the the disaster that has befallen. The old man takes Zugu back to, well, the bloodborne world. He lays him down on an old metal strapping bed. Suzuki begins to wake up slightly, and he goes, since he can't talk, it makes a grunting sound. So the elderly man goes over. Ah, you're awake, child. I can see that. That is very good. My name is not of your concern for now, but I can tell that your life has been nothing but pain and suffering. I'm sorry that a world like that does stuff to such a young boy. Now listen to me, boy, I am no saint. I know that. But I will give you some power. Some yarn and blood. Do not be afraid, young man. Because you will be strong by the end of it. And Suzuki didn't really hear much of it except being strong by the end of it. Deku loses consciousness again as the doctor gets everything set up. Gets the bags, the IV syringes, the tubes. Injects Suzuki with yarn blood. And this is when the old man dies. A wolf creature ends up killing him, like in the game. Izuku awakens to see nothing. The room is dark. Candles are lit, but not very well. As he turns his head to see a blood puddle, he starts to freak out, and, well, something starts crawling out. A monster with what seems to be claws, a very messed up arm, for legs. Its legs. As the creature's head pokes out, some kind of wolf creature. Suka begins to freak out, but sorry, yawn. As he realizes that he can't move, he starts to freak out more and more and more, and then the beast lights up in flames. Suka does not know how it happened, but the creature dies, screaming in pain. Suku passes out from fear. Suku awakens again. Now remember, he's only 12 at this point in middle school. So it's the first year of middle school for him. As he, well, because instead is hearing wrestling, Suku thinks maybe it's another person. As he glass smashes, he still makes his way down, scared. As he reaches downstairs, as he sees that beast again. As Suzuki tries backing up slightly, trying not to make noise. Sorry guys, sirens. I'm sorry if you hear that. Sorry if you hear that all. I don't know what the hell happened there. Anyway. Izuku. Oh, shit. Anyway. Deku knocks something off one of the trays. He falls down and smashes. It was a glass bottle. The creature turns his head, looking at a small, frail boy as it charges. And, well, pounces on Deku. Deku still not able to talk yet. Don't know, he'll be able to talk soon. As he's screaming internally, making grunting sounds as he's eaten alive. And well, he dies. Deku then wakes up in a foggy world. Doesn't really know where he is. So he curls up on a ball, starts to cry. As he can hear footsteps. As he turns to see. As he hears a voice. Aren't you quite young? Quite young. What are you doing here, young one? As Deku turns his head and he sees cliffhanger. Haha, I'm an asshole. Yeah, I know. I normally tend to make these things like an hour long for first videos, but I'm trying new stuff, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy. See you next time, and goodbye. Love you all.